friends, welcome back to VCE Academy. So now we are going to move on with our new chapter, that is India through the eyes of a foreigner. Yes, it is the story of a foreigner who has written his writings in the praises of India. It is from class 7, you can see here. Yes, and it is the new chapter. Yesterday we have already learned about Mark Tolley, who has written this particular lesson. Okay, Mark Tolley was a foreigner, was a journalist who came to India, and he began to love India. So let us see what are the major things which he found special in India. Okay. Before going to the lesson, let us start with the new words. Involved, closely connected in relation and activities of other. Yes, closely, very closely connected with others. It may be in relationships or it may be in their particular work. Okay, austerity, simplicity. Yes, being very simple is known as austerity. Solemn. Solemn, here these N becomes silent here. So, solemn in the sense very serious about something. Okay. Informality, here not grand. Informality in the sense in this chapter it is meant as not very grand. Okay. Ecstasy, state of strong feeling or happiness, state of being felt or being very happy. Okay. Unusual, interesting because different from others, very interesting. Usual, opposite is unusual. Usual means very common thing. Unusual means different and some other. Okay, from other, interesting or different of other. Okay, coming to the lesson. First comes the pre-reading activity in the lesson. Kindly open your books. Okay, page number 59. It is your unit 5. Okay, India through the eyes of foreigner. Pre-reading activity, listening and speaking. Listen to what your teacher says and then answer to his or her questions. Listen first what we are telling and then you have to answer them. Okay. In this short account of his experience in India, Mark Tolley tells us why he likes India and Indians very much. He gives word pictures of India's natural beauty and the beauty of India's social, religious and cultural activities. There are beautiful descriptions of the ways in which we worship the Almighty. In the end, he says he has been accepted as a part of India. This thought makes him feel good. Yes. Here what is the quality? What is the major thing which Mark Tolley likes in India? Yes, we will see in this whole lesson. Here, before going to the lesson, they are telling us he is a foreigner. Yes, on his very short account, very short period of time which he stayed in India, he observed number of things in India. Okay, and all the things like social, religious, cultural, all the activities he observed in India. Okay, and in the end he says that he is the part of India. The India is not a foreign country for him. He himself is a part of India. Okay, so let us move on towards the lesson, my dear friends. Reading. Read this passage at home before your teacher gives a model reading in class. Follow his or her model reading carefully. Keep reading the passage at home to strengthen your reading ability. Yes. You have to read again and again if you want to be perfect in English. Yes, you will get the new words like this, all new words, and along with their meanings. If you are missing here, by reading the lesson, you will come to know the major words which will appear in this lesson for you. Okay, coming to the first para, I soon realized that I was not going to be difficult to get involved in India. From day one, I was surrounded by friends. The friends, my predecessors, introduced me to the staff of All India Radio. Okay, the members of the press club and my new neighbors, many are still good friends. It's through them that I have become involved in their country. Now, when I am asked why I am staying on, I reply because of my friends. What happens here? Mark tells us in the first paragraph, I soon realized that it was not very difficult to be the part of India. When he came to India, his predecessors in the sense, the persons who came before him to India from his own country, okay, those are called as predecessors. It was not very difficult to him to be a part of India. Yes, to be involved in India, involved in the sense closely connected in the relationship or another activities of others. He was connected with the Indians, with his predecessors. Okay, predecessors in the sense the people of his country who came before him. In common sense, we can say the seniors. Okay, he also says that from day one when he came to India, he was surrounded by his friends. Yes, he was not alone at all. Okay, he was surrounded by his predecessors who introduced him to the staff of All India Radio. Okay, the members of that press club and my new neighbors. Whose new neighbors? Mark. Okay, Mark's new neighbors were all with him. The staff of the All India Radio, members of the press club. As I said you before, he was a journalist. Okay, he was working in the All India Radio and even the press club. Okay, all were good friends of Mark, and even today he has the very good friends in India. Okay, it's through them that I have become involved in their country. What he says that it's through them I have involved in this country, in this beautiful country. Okay. Now, when I am asked why I am staying on, I reply because of my friends. Yes, what the author is telling here, he is telling that whenever the people ask me, being a foreigner, I stay in India. Why? Yes, because of his friends. He replied that I live in India because of my friends. Okay, this is the first paragraph. Now coming to the second paragraph, that of course is only the part of truth. Yes, what he says in second paragraph, that of course is the only part of truth. I live in India because of my friends. That is only just a part of truth. But why I really live in India? What is the major reason? Yes, he tells here. See, I am drawn to India by its beauty. Yes, what made Mark to come India? By its beauty, by its natural beauty. Okay, particularly its natural beauty. Yes, he came to India because of India's diverse nature. Okay, he also shares some important of his own experience that he experienced in India. So let us see which are those. Recently I was beside a campfire. Very recently, I was beside a campfire in the great Himalayas. He was in a campfire near the great Himalayas. You can see campfire on this image, right? So that campfire means they were on outings, they were on tourings. Where did they go? They go to Himalayas. Okay, Himalayan National Park. He went to the national park, watching the snow-covered mountains glitter in the sunset. What did he saw there? He saw the snow-covered mountains. The mountains are completely covered with snow. Okay, and the glittering sunset, wonderful sunset he saw in the Himalayan National Park. Okay. A week later, I was in Kerala. After 1 week, he came to Kerala. In the extreme south part of India. Yes, Himalayas is in the north and Kerala is in the south. Right? He came to Kerala sitting in my bathing trunks. Yes, looking out over the Arabian Sea as a sun slide like a great red dome below the horizon. Yes, what did he observe in Kerala? In Kerala, he observed that the sunset, the wonderful sunset, was at the end of Arabian Sea. Okay, he saw in Kerala a very beautiful sunset near the Arabian Sea. By sitting near the Arabian Sea, he saw that the sun is going below the ocean of that Arabian Sea, and it looked like a very huge, great red dome. Okay, here he saw two sunsets. One was in Himalayan National Park and another was in the Kerala. Okay. There are the smells of India too, which evoke such nostalgia. There is a dry scent of early summer in Delhi as the blue jacarandas and the scarlet gulmahos and other trees come into flower. Yes. What happens in India after that sunset? He also expressed that there are some unique smell in India. Yes, he says that which evokes the nostalgia. What is the meaning of nostalgia? Nostalgia means attraction, being attracted, and nobody wants to leave that particular place. That is called as nostalgia. Okay. There is a dry scent of early summer. Yes, there is a dry scent of early summer. Before the summer begins, there is a flavor of summer, smell of summer. Okay, and that is in Delhi. It's about Delhi's summer. Okay, as the blue jacarandas, the flowers, and the scarlet gulmahos, the very brightening scarlet gulmahos, and other trees, okay, come into flower. In summer season, gulmahos and the blue jacarandas bears the flowers. Okay, sweet smell of the queen of night and the freshness of the first of pine trees in the foothills of Himalayas. Yes, after a long, hot and dusty drive across the plains. Yes, what he is telling here, when the travelers are traveling across the hot, dusty air, drive in the sense the travelers who are traveling from one place to another, what makes them feel happy? The dry scent of summer, the wonderful blue and scarlet gulmahos, these flowers make them happy. Okay. There are the folk songs and classical music with ragas that starts with such austerity and ends in ecstasy. See here, austerity, simplicity, ecstasy, state of strong feeling and happiness. What here the author is telling? There are ragas. Yes, there are wonderful ragas, there are wonderful things that makes us happy. There are classical songs, there are western music which starts with the simplicity and ends with the happiness, gives us a strong feeling. Okay, this completes the first two paras of your lesson. Okay, so if you find out any difficulties in this lesson, ask me. Okay, I hope you have understood the lesson. Next two paragraphs in the tomorrow's video with the great Mark Tolley.